And action! Welcome back to DigiDaily, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. I want to thank everyone who's been watching. I was really worried that the views were going to drop off exponentially after I was done playing with the X3s, but it's good to know I got some real ones. I was gonna say in the crowd, but you know what I mean. Like, I got some real ones here, so I'm really happy, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you everyone who's been watching. I can't tell you enough how thankful I am that everyone's still sticking around. I'm in love with this theme. So let's just talk about something real quick. Casey Jones, huge shout out to him, one of our patrons, our inaugural patron, our first patron ever. Messaged me, asked me, you know, who am I thinking of going for and everything. And he did send me a guide, but I'm not going to look at it yet. I might do a couple runs on the EV Tamagotchi even after this hatch ends, because I believe this is actually the last hatch on this kind of season, I guess you could say, of the group hatch. I don't know if there's going to be a period of hiatus before we get some more themes or what. So for the meantime, I think I'm going to definitely do another run on the Mothra Tamagotchi. Maybe like 2 or 3 runs. If we run to the same stuff, then I'm going to start looking at guides so that we can try to get other stuff. I would like to get Godzilla. I don't think it's possible. I think you have to evolution fail after a certain point. So we'll see what happens. So let's show off little grubby boy. I don't have a name for him yet, but here he is. He's adorable. I think he's a bit bigger. He's 3 years old. That bar, I think that is his justice meter. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep scolding him by accident. But yeah, I think that meter is his justice meter, and the higher that meter is, the more, like, the higher chance we have of getting, like, Mothra, like the different Mothra sprites that are on here. I think there's a few, but I could be wrong about that. I have not seen him destroy the city yet, so, you know, although the thing about this thing, it's a lot more quiet than I was expecting. I mean, there's a huge speaker, maybe because it's pretty much closed off, but the speaker looked pretty big, but I can't really hear it very well, which is a shame. I mean, that's the problem with most of these things in me. That's really a me problem, not really a problem with this, because I think this is definitely pretty loud, because it's weird. When I'm recording, I can hear the sounds better. I guess the microphone picks it up better than my ears can. So it does seem loud in the recordings, but in, you know, real life with me and my disability, kind of hard to hear. So that's going to be an interesting thing. I got to keep watching it like a hawk, you know, just keep checking it, looking at it, make sure he's not, you know, destroying the city or anything. Being a parent's hard, man. Sometimes your kid's just trying to destroy all of Tokyo, and that's, I can't have that. Also, thankfully, I found a tab, so I'm going to tab the yellow one, because if you see, as you can see in the background, the blue one is there. It's tabbed. So now it is time to tab the yellow. Man, whenever you get into the background, that's it's just kind of a sad sign. I'll come back to it eventually, but you know how it is. Let's get into our starring roles here. So I had to really think of these on the fly, so I think I like what I got. So we have Devimon, obviously. Devimon is playing the starring role of Tim Curry as the devil in that one movie, because why the hell not? And then if we have Mad Leomon, come on, no, there you go. Oh god. Anyway, Mad Leomon in the role of Hermione Granger from that one scene in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. You know what I'm talking about, with the Polyjuice potion, and she looks like a furry, and it's really funny. That's what he is. Yeah. If you guys have any other ideas of any roles these guys could fit in, let me know in the comments down below. I was gonna say Devilman, because there is a live-action Devilman, but it's not a very good movie, so I refrained from saying that. So these two, they need... So also, real quick, they had 2 hearts left, right? Then, see? Boom, boom. Alright, so they both need to fulfill battles and have no further mistakes, so that they can evolve into who the hell I need them to evolve. So let's go to the battles tag. We'll have Devimon first. I'm gonna go to start because I forgot where I left off, but I know it was hard because I was in the later section trying to kill everyone. Do 7. See how that goes. Terribly, but it's okay. Hold on. Just want to see something real quick. Because yesterday I wasn't having any issues with the pendulum, but now... Okay. Okay, hold on. Do 8, see how that is. 8 seems like the golden goose. It's usually that much. Certain Digimon on here have like a real high count. Like I think it's like Dukemon has like 24 or something crazy like that. Most of them though have like low counts. They like not all the counts from like the older pendulums carried over. Like some of them it's a lot easier. I should have Mad Leomon first because it looks like Devimon has a different count. It's fine though, we'll still win because we're fighting like really low Digimon. So I think we need like 15 battles. That's enough to fulfill the battles. Probably just gonna deplete the DP bar. That's usually what I do, just to make absolutely sure, and because I am just neurotic. I don't know if it comes off as much in the newer videos, but if you ever seen any of the older early DigiDaily stuff, especially the DM20th, even to this day, every evolution I deplete the DP bar because I get worried, and I used to show that in every episode. I would speed up the camera and show off the battles and play like a battle song, and people got really tired of that, so I stopped doing it, and I didn't mind anyway because it just gave me less to edit and shoot, you know. See how 12 does. There we go. But yeah, I just, you know, just find that funny. You know, we have I don't know, it's just like I've been doing this now DigiDaily by itself, I think like almost 2 years now, so it's just like kind of crazy to think about that I've been doing this for 2 years, because I remember when I was only doing it for like a month and I was like, what the hell am I doing? Because really this was all like it started out as like a challenge, like a personal challenge to me, like can I finally get off my ass and start doing something creative instead of thinking about doing something creative and talking about doing something creative. Actually get off my ass and do it. 1 and 2, can I actually like can I shoot, edit, and upload a video like every day? Like, can I actually do that? And I remember it was just like it was hard at first, you know. I've had it more than a few people now. I've had more than a few people now message me asking me, like, you know, like, or telling me like, hey, you know, I'm thinking of doing this myself, like any tips or anything like that. And I love it. I mean, one, it's surprising to me only because like I don't know, I still am in the mindset that like I can improve and I need to improve. Also, nice critical, boy. Anyway, you know, I'm always in the mindset that I can always improve, and I can always, you know, just keep moving and improving and doing better. So when someone kind of messages me in that sense, it makes me feel pretty good, because it means that like when people watch these videos, they do look well produced, and they do look I don't know, it looks good enough for them to ask, like, you know, how can I do this? So that is really flattering, and it's really good, because I'm telling you guys, this setup, I'll give you, you know, I'll give you like a real quick look at the setup. It's really like the old setup, the original setup, I mean, I still technically have. It's really nothing crazy, and anyone can do it. And you know, I 100% approve of anyone trying to do this themselves, because it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. It's a fun thing to try out, and it's something, like I said, anyone can do. Anyone can do this, and it's a fun challenge to do, especially if you're a creative person, like I am, and like other people are. So let me give you guys a behind-the-scenes look. I think no better time than now, because this is the Blockbuster hatch. Now let's get a behind-the-scenes look. So I'll back the camera up, and this is my desk, right? This is a light box, and as you can see, it's falling apart. I've glued this, and it's falling again. But this is a light box. This has only been recent. This is thanks to Jess. She got me this for my birthday last year. And as you can see, it's actually a portable light box. I can actually break this down, these two, and unclip them. I can literally fold this, and it looks like about the same thickness as like a binder. And from there, you can just carry this thing around. It has right in here. This is a foam. This is white foam, literally like a cosplay foam, like an EVA foam, like the thinner kind though. And it drapes up there, comes all the way back here, and there's a black one too. I sadly don't have a link to this, but this was very cheap. This is like maybe $15. It's powered by a micro USB cable. It came with one, but it wasn't long enough, so I'm using this one, which is one I already had. And I feel like most people have a bunch of micro USBs sitting around their house anyway, so there's that. I do have this mic. I'm not using that mic. I'm using my camera's mic, which is always something. Audio is the next thing I'm gonna focus on as far as upgrading the kind of look and feel of the show, because what I've been using now is I don't know when to stop recording, I'm sorry. The audio that you've been hearing for the past couple months has been from that preset. I use Premiere to edit. Now I do pay for Premiere. That's something I know a lot of people can't do. There are free editing softwares out there though. There's DaVinci Resolve, which is, I haven't used it to edit a video. However, I have like poked around it, and for a free software you can do a whole lot, and you can especially do what I do right now in DaVinci Resolve for free. There are certain things you can't do, but as long as you're doing something as simple as this, DaVinci Resolve is really all you need, and that's 100% free. There's a paid version, but the free version is like just enough that you need to do this kind of stuff. The old setup was this lamp right here, which has a fluorescent bulb. I still use this lamp sometimes when I live stream to just give a bit more light. And that is literally just a lamp with a really bright white bulb, because really I use Canon Rebel T5 to film. That's what I'm using right now. Can't really show you because, like I said, I'm filming with it. But the Rebel T5, I think it's still a fairly expensive camera for someone just starting, and if you're not taking pictures too and doing a lot of videos, it's really not worth it, because a lot of people's phones are more than enough to record. I mean, Kakujo, who's the reason I'm even doing this stuff, like I look up to him, like he's the reason I even started. He used his phone for like a while, a real long time. I think now, just recently, he's not using his phone anymore, and you can go back at his videos and they still look good. Especially phones nowadays, like your average phone films amazingly and really nice quality, so you can totally use your phone and you'd be 100% fine. Digital Dream uses his phone. Look at his videos, like the POV shots in his videos is with his phone, and they look great. Laitama, she uses her phone also. They look great. I'm not too sure if Lil Siri uses her phone, but her videos also look great. If you're looking for something like I do, again, best thing you want to do, doesn't really matter what camera you're using. It's all about lighting. You can have the best camera in the world. Like if I were to take this off, like this is how the lighting looks like, completely natural. And as you can see, it doesn't look very good. Like this is a fairly expensive camera. So you really don't need anything expensive. It's really all about lighting. Lighting makes everything better. White balance is also something really important. Certain phones, you can manually set the white balance. I'd never use auto white balance personally. I definitely use like a set you know, most cameras have like set presets for white balancing. Just whatever makes the white, like have it pointing towards something actually white. Like this background is white, so I have this, like, you know, I you know, you look at that, or you have the camera completely focused on said white object, and you set the white balance to where that looks as white as it can possibly look, and you kind of just go from there. I do, on top of using white balance, I personally use a preset that I made to kind of boost the colors and boost the whites. That is something you can do as well. That's something I do just because I like the look of it. I don't go too overboard. I just want to make it look a bit more like it does to the eye. Sometimes it is a little bit extra, like the X3 looks more blue sometimes in videos than it does actually in person. But I always try to just keep it looking as natural as possible and just boosting the colors a little bit. Oh yeah, I didn't get into the old setup. The old setup was literally this white piece of paper that I still have here. I don't know why, but it's still here. This white piece of paper, that lamp that I showed you, and that was it. I pointed the lamp down to the white piece of paper. I pointed my camera down to it, so the camera was at a higher angle, pointed down to the white paper. I set the white balance, and that was it. And you can just do that pretty much anywhere, you know. As far as tripods, I think I bought this tripod at like Goodwill. Even old tripod, you don't need to spend a lot of money on a tripod. Even old tripods that you can find at Goodwill, as long as it has the actual, I can't remember the piece that it's called, the plate. As long as it has a plate, you can use it even to this day with cameras. They haven't really changed the size of the screw on cameras, and you can even buy on Amazon like an adapter so that you can actually hold your phone on any tripod, and you can put it on any plate. So that's always an option too. And like I said, you don't have to pay a lot of money for a tripod. I bought mine at Goodwill, and it's the one I still use to this day. I do need a smaller one because it does take up a lot of space in my room. I do have a smaller one that I take with me when I'm on the go. It collapses. It's not the best, but it does the job. But this one, it's like I said, it's very big and in the way. But yeah, just wanted to give a quick behind the scenes look at, you know, DigiDaily. For those of you that are wondering, you know, how this is done, how I do it, and how possibly you could do it yourself, because go out there, because there's nothing better for the community than for a bunch of channels to be spreading the love of VPetting and VPets in general, because that's why Digimon right now is as big as it is, because people are talking about it, people are sharing their experiences with it, and people are getting the word out there. It's the best thing possible. Now more than ever, I feel like we're in this golden age because there have been so many people on YouTube, on Twitter, on Discord, talking about these things and spreading the word, that we have so many people now in the community, and it's amazing. It's like the best thing ever in my opinion. So, you know, if you feel like you can do it, go out there and do it. You know, just be careful doing daily videos. It can get really tiring, can get stressful. Don't get caught up in the numbers game when it comes to YouTube. You know, as long as you are true to yourself, you know, if you are, you know, true to yourself, you're being yourself, you're not trying to be someone else or, you know, play up something. Just, you know, be yourself and, you know, show your enthusiasm and your passion for this, and people will follow you. People will come. That's how I found, you know, the people I watched. That's, I think, how people found me. You know, you just be yourself, be passionate, and show your passion and spread your passion to the world. People will eventually come. It'll take a while, but it happens. Digital Dream is the best example I can put out, because he started not even that long ago, and he's hit 1K, which is like, that's a milestone. That's 1K people, you know, just to fit that in one room, like that's a lot of people, you know. So it's possible, and the reason why personally I like Digital Dream's videos, especially when he started out with the vlog pets, it was just such a different spin on this kind of thing where, you know, he had kind of like a mini story going on, and he was going on these like adventures with his VPets and with his Digimon. And again, his enthusiasm, his passion really shows through in the videos, and it really makes them entertaining. That's, you know, why I say that anyone can do this. You know, you're more than welcome. You know, Lightama, her videos are great too, and like again, her passion, her enthusiasm for the shows through. Same thing with Little Siri, where her, you know, love of these things really shows through in her videos. She also shows off like her art skills. It's a great creative way to express yourself, and I do recommend it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Sorry if I got a little rambly. But, you know, go out there, create, especially now where we're all kind of sitting home. There's a bunch of people who are looking for content right now. There's a bunch of people trying to make content, but can't do it as quickly. So now's the best time to do it too, because you got people just literally like begging to watch things to get their mind off of everything that's going on, and also just to be entertained. So yeah, go out there, do your thing. I 100% support you. If you're in the Discord, feel free to use the promos channel. That is for everyone to plug everything. Could be an Instagram, could be a YouTube channel, could be you're making music, could be anything. Doesn't even have to be Digimon related. Anything that you're doing, pop it in the promos channel, and I always take the time to try to watch everyone's stuff that they plug there, because I really am, you know, I really am happy that everyone has their own thing going on. So yeah, that's it. That's all I can say. Huge shout out to my patrons, Casey Joes, Omega Scourge. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate it. Everyone that's watched up until this point, thank you so much. I you know, I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you so much. If you're still watching at this point, late as hell in the video, drop down a film reel emoji. If there's not a film reel emoji, like a camera emoji, something like that. Show me something film related. I always say drop an emoji, and I don't even know most emojis. I'm horrible at this, but yeah, drop me like a film emoji, camera emoji, whatever. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Check you guys later. Take care of yourself, drink your water, all that good stuff. I'm out of here. Wish these guys luck in their journey, and let's hope that this little guy doesn't destroy Tokyo because of my negligence. That's it. Bye. Peace.